In order for us to continue to impact the lives of students in our local community, we need your help. With the continuing rise of tuition, there must also be the need for your continued financial support. We would like to continue to be able to award the scholarships that we have in the past years, and in order to do that, we need to excel beyond our past. I would like to inspire you with the challenge of George Petrie. I believe that this is a practical world and that I can count only on what I earn. Therefore, I believe in work, hard work. I believe in education, which gives me the knowledge to work wisely and trains my mind and my hands to work skillfully. I believe in honesty and truthfulness, without which I cannot win the respect and confidence of my fellow men. I believe in a sound mind, in a sound body, and a spirit that is not afraid, and in clean sports that develop these qualities. I believe in obedience to the law because it protects the rights of all. I believe in the human touch, which cultivates sympathy with my fellow men and mutual helpfulness and brings happiness for all. I believe in my country because it is a land of freedom and because it is my own home, and that I can best serve that country by doing justly, loving mercy, and walking humbly with my God. And because Auburn men and women believe in these things, I believe in Auburn and love it. Our next scholarship recipient is Miss Ella Turner from Buckhorn High School.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Ella Turner. I'm honored to be here tonight as one of this year's Huntsville, Madison County Auburn Club scholarship recipients. I would like to start off by telling you my story. I was born the youngest of 3 children in LaGrange, Georgia. Growing up, I lived with my mom and my 2 older siblings, Jake and Lindsay. When I was little, my close family all developed special nicknames around my own name, Ella. A few of the more amusing ones were Elevator, Ella Bella, Alligator, Umbrella, and Ella Bird. People still call me Ella Bird. At this point, you might be wondering about my father. He moved out of our house when I was very young, and we have very little contact today. When I was 8 years old and in the 3rd grade, I learned that my mom had cancer. After a long-fought battle, she passed away in 2003. She asked her sister and her brother-in-law, my Aunt Carmen and Uncle Tim, if they would take care of me after she passed away. They did not hesitate, and I've now lived with them for 9 years and their 2 younger boys, Gabe and Noah. Needless to say, this was not an easy transition for any of us, but God works all things for good. My Uncle Tim and Aunt Carmen have made countless sacrifices over the years, and I could not be more blessed to be part of their family. In addition, I went from being the youngest child to the oldest child, so that has its perks. I share this with you because family is important to me. Second to my faith in Jesus Christ, family is the driving force in my life. I would not be here tonight if it weren't for them, so I would like to thank them at this time for supporting me, loving me, and encouraging me over the time that I have lived with them. Thank you for being here tonight and always supporting me. When it came time to choose a home for the next 4 years, the Auburn family played a deciding role in my college decision. I grew up visiting Auburn in the fall, drinking Timmer's lemonade, and proudly wearing orange and blue. Auburn was the only place I could imagine going to school. The Auburn family is unlike any other group of people I've ever experienced. It's the unique sense of the Auburn community and fellowship that you find in little pockets all over the country. From what I can tell so far, this club is a prime example of this. And going to Auburn, I'm excited about joining that family and community myself. My Uncle Tim once told me that the biggest problem about Auburn is that once you've been there for a month, you forget about the rest of the world. I plan to do just that by immersing myself into my studies, finding a new church home, building friendships, and getting involved with extracurricular and community service activities. With graduation less than a month away, my time in high school is quickly coming to a close. I can't stop thinking about all the things I have to look forward to upon my arrival to the Plains. I intend to pursue a degree in public relations, get involved with a community service program that mentors underprivileged children, like Project Uplift, experience the friendly nature of the Auburn family on a daily basis, and meet people that will become my best friends. As an added bonus to my college experience, I will have the opportunity to see my siblings and their families who still live in LaGrange, Georgia today, and my cousins who go there now. I am also eager to take part in the timeless traditions that Auburn has to offer. A few of these include football, pep rallies, drinking lemonade, rolling Tumor's Corner, hearing the Sanford clock play while I walk to class, call-outs behind Cater Hall, being friendly on hay day, walking down the concourse, and going to the library. I'm very excited about going to the library. The list goes on. It's because of this scholarship that I can enjoy these Auburn experiences. Without this scholarship, I would be entering my freshman year with a large financial burden. This scholarship is a tremendous blessing for me and my family. It means that I can attend the college that I've always wanted to go to without wondering how I will pay for it. I actually had no idea how much Auburn cost until recently. When I learned the cost, I began applying for scholarships, a lot of scholarships. I applied for this scholarship in January. I got a phone call in March telling me that I was one of the 8 recipients for the final 8, and I was so surprised, so excited. So they interviewed me in April, and when I found out that I was the winner, along with Sarah, I was just overjoyed, completely overjoyed. The interview process was enjoyable, and my nerves were calm thanks to the encouraging and friendly interviewers. I appreciated their time and energy that went into the selection process, and I still feel humbled to know that they chose me as one of the recipients. It is a true honor to have this scholarship committee's support. I had the pleasure of meeting some of the other finalists, and I was equally impressed with each of them. But looking forward, I am anxious and excited to begin my freshman year alongside of thousands of other people with similar hopes and goals. I feel blessed beyond words to have this club supporting me as I begin the next phase of my life. So thank you, and War Eagle.
All right, hard to follow that, I must admit, whoever you are. But I want to welcome Mr. Bobby Poundstone, Auburn Alumni Association President, to speak on behalf